So I'm here today to do a review on the third book in the Luxe series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and that is Opal. If you haven't read the first two books, I suggest that you go and watch Obsidian and Onyx reviews that I have. Those are the first two books respectively, and I highly suggest this series. It is such a great series. Probably gonna be one of my all-time favorites. I just suggest you go and get it. Go get this book. Go read it. You're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna die. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it a lot. So that's it for the non-spoiler section. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 stars. Okay, so on to the discussion. I want to hug this book for a minute. Something I noticed and now cannot unsee now, is on the front cover, right behind her shoulder. I don't know if you can see that, but there's this face right there, and I don't know if it's just something that I'm just seeing or if it's supposed to be there, but it's creepy. So yeah, there's this face, I'm guessing, is that maybe an arm? If it is an intentional thing, if it's an arm, then that's creepy. I actually think though that I like, Onyx a little bit better, and so I think I like Onyx first, and then Obsidian, and then Opal. But yeah, I loved it. There were some great moments in this book. I got super, all kinds of excited when when Damon talked about them going to see Boulder, because that's out my neck of the woods. I'm like, yeah, go to Colorado. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got so excited. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should go to Boulder more often, see if there's any Luxon hanging around. I mean, yeah, it's just not too far. I need to go there more often, I guess. And now that I know what I'm looking for, Damon has started to allow her to be a part of things more now. He still tries to fight her on things, but the fact that he didn't put up too much of a fight about her doing the whole Onyx resistance stuff. I loved, probably my favorite scene in the book was when they went to prom, and he set up the little picnic by the lake. Oh god, that was so sweet. I kind of had a feeling that eventually, sometime in this book, they were gonna have some kind of near-death experience where one of them is dying, and so we would be able to finally see what that bond is like. And so I wasn't really surprised when she got shot by Will. What I was surprised about was that what she chose to do with her powers in that whole scene, where she just threw the energy, the source at him. Cause I don't know, I thought she was going to turn the gun on him, because she talked about moving his, or trying to move his hand, right, or something. I don't know. It was a really confusing scene, and there was a lot of internal conflict going in her head, and her trying to tap into the source that she was still kind of new to at that point. And I don't know, I thought she was, I don't know, I felt like it was heading towards a direction where she was gonna turn it towards him and either threaten him or make it go off or something, or make something fly across the room and hit him, hit the gun out of his hand. I felt like there was a lot of choices that she could have done other than hitting him with the source, things that probably would have taken less energy from her and less tapping into the source and throwing power at him. The thing with Carissa, okay, so once they said that once Lisa said that Carissa was sick, I was like, oh no. What happened, And I was just waiting for that ball to drop. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of thought that Carissa was acting kind of weird, and that, even before that, before she got sick, one of the last scenes they had of her, she was I don't know, she seemed kind of different, kind of standoffish, I guess. I don't know. And I had a kind of bad feeling about that. And But so I really hope that they go into what happened with her more, because if she did know about the Luxon, you know, I feel like that needs to be explained because a little bit better, because you know, yeah, it's a total possibility that she just got picked up off the street and turned, like, you know, forced against her will. But I don't know, like, she seemed kind of, like, sketchy, like, even before that happened, so I'm wondering if she did know about the Luxon and knew about this world that Katie was keeping her out of. I'm glad that they did show us an example of what exactly unstable meant, because that was very vague. If you've seen my Onyx video, you know I don't like Blake. I didn't like Blake from the beginning. I didn't trust the guy. Anyway, he brings out a dark side to me. I'm very bitter about him. But, so there's a lot of things I want to say about Blake. First off, his whole relationship with Luke, I don't really know how you pronounce that. Anyway, let's call him Luke. The kid in the mutated kid in the club. He's a really shady character, and therefore I didn't trust the relationship they had. How exactly did he meet Luke? Was it because he wasn't Dauntless and, you know, and he, like, escaped? It was just a very, like, I felt very hesitant about it because it reminded me too much of the whole, like, Liz situation where he met this girl named Liz and it ended up being Beth, and, you know, so I was just I'm very hesitant towards trusting any of the people that are mutated that were with Dauntless at some point. But, you know, in the end, he did warn Katie and Damon not to trust anyone who has something to gain or lose. And you know what? It was pretty dead on. I don't know, it felt like he might have been trying to warn them a little bit, but maybe not. I don't know. It's just he's a very, very shifty kind of character. And second, who is this other person that Blake has that supposedly will turn in a message for him to the DOD if he should die suddenly? I really hope that they get into that in the next book, because I want to know who's working for him, who's working with him. That was very vague. And if there is no one working with him, then it means that they were blackmailed by Blake for nothing, which would make me really angry. I would be so upset about that. And the third, how it ends. Stab Blake in the throat. Oh my god, I'm so mad. He leaves them trapped, leaves Katie trapped in the Dauntless compound, and, you know, behind all this, you know, laser wall thing. And Matthew has to drag Damon out. These Arum come and start, like, attacking them, but they don't attack Blake and his little Luxon friend. And I was so angry. I was so angry. Yeah, I felt really, like, just pure hatred for Blake, where before I was just kind of annoyed by him, distrustful. Then the fact that he smiled a little bit when the arm started showing up and, like, haha, I got you kind of stuff. Because, you know, like, I felt like that was not necessary. He could have just, like, let them escape with him, and there wouldn't have to have, and it felt like the betrayal was unnecessary. And I guess for him, he just wanted to get back at them. He just wanted to, you know, betray them. I guess that was just his profit in the deal. Because unless someone on the inside knew that, on the inside of Dauntless knew that this was going to go down, and he was like, well, I'll turn in all these people if you let me have my friend. So I guess that could be what his deal was, why he turned them in, very unnecessarily, it feels like. Blake must die. 100% to my core that Damon is going to kill Blake with his bare hands, if he gets the chance to. And so that's my prediction for the next book, is that Blake gonna die. Blake is a dead man. Dead man walking, okay? Told you, Blake brings out this really dark side of me. The betrayal has just hit a level that you can't go back from. Especially, oh, that's the other thing about Blake. Okay, last thing about Blake. Okay, so when Dawson showed up, I was really worried that there was going to be this whole love triangle thing happening between Katie and Damon and Dawson. Just because Dawson didn't quite seem all there in the beginning, and I was really worried that he was going to try and, like, mentally, like, replace Beth with Katie. That, you know, he was, I don't know, that he was going to, like, be, like, seeing her as Beth kind of a thing. Because, I don't know, he just didn't seem all there, and especially when she started getting that nighttime visitor, and she didn't see who it was, but she kept thinking it was Damon. I'm thinking, well, it's really dark in your room, you're apparently not looking at the guy, and he smells different, so is it Dawson? That was my thing. I was like, oh crap, Dawson. And then especially when that bratty cheerleader chick, you know, made some comment about her, like, being with both of the Black brothers, and I was like, oh god, I hope this is not foreshadowing. That's gonna be super awkward. I did not want to have to read that. But, so I was kind of relieved when she found out it was Blake that was crawling into bed with her and, like, kissing her back of her neck and being a creeper. I mean, I'm not glad it was him, but I would prefer it to be him other than Dawson, because it would have been all kinds of awkward if it had been Dawson. Okay, honestly, who's with me in thinking that Katie should have put the opal in her bra? That was my suggestion, but they didn't listen to me. Instead, they put it into a necklace, which I kind of thought was silly because, I don't know, it felt more vulnerable, and I guess that was true, especially the fact that Blake was able to see it and take it from her. First off, I thought bra was the perfect place because, okay, no one's gonna see it. It's gonna be, second, it's gonna be up against your skin, which is what you needed to be doing. I get to forget my cat, she's playing with something. Third, it's not gonna be, like, you know, if you're captured, it's not gonna be taken away from you. You know, at least not right away. I mean, they're not going to take her bra from her, and I think either she put it in her sock, because I know when they took her last time, they took her shoes, but if, you know, if they keep her socks on, yes, I thought I felt that either the sock or the bra would have been the perfect place to hide the opal piece, and yeah, that was my 2 cents, and you know, if she got caught, which she did, you know, she's still wearing her bra, she could still be she could still have the opal in there, and it could be protecting her, and, but no. They didn't listen to me, So, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. See you again soon. Bye!